Hi guys. So it is early. I have had a lot of tea. Like a lot of tea. Because I had to wake up early because I didn't want to get spoiled by all the streams, by all the videos and that jazz, and early bird gets the worm. And let me tell you, I'm not a morning person, but here we are. I am up because 343 decided, let's release this thing at 6 in the fucking morning. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay. So, before getting into this, I do hope that the campaign gameplay overview, as you can see on screen, kind of, dispels fears that I have in regards to the whole campaign thing. Like, we are just over a month out from launch, and we're only just now seeing gameplay, so campaign footage. So, I mean, yes, we saw a little bit in July, or, during E3. Was it July? Was it June? Either way, during E3 2021, and it was great, but it was next to nothing, and the fact that we've gotten so little from Halo Infinite, just as a whole marketing-wise, is very worrisome to me. So I do hope that after today we're gonna start to see, like, a huge marketing increase in marketing. That said, let's just get right into it. Let's do this.
Since the beginning,
Oh hey, Space Waifu.
Halo was about Master Chief and Cortana.
She's very reminiscent of her
Protecting
pinkish
humanity.
color from CE.
But that is now a distant memory. Humanity is fighting
Sorry,
for survival.
you're getting a raw
Banished
reaction,
have risen,
so you're not
defeated
exactly
our
gonna
heroes,
hear me editing out
and
me.
taken control of the mysterious
it's-
Zeta Halo.
Oh,
We need a savior. We need hope.
his armor looks fucked up.
We need Spartan 117, Master Chief.
Da, 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 da,
We
da,
have
da.
an ammunition, soldier.
What is it? What's down there?
A weapon.
A weapon? How many guns do you need?
Banished Fortress, I'm liking it. That better be part of the Palace of Pain. Ooh, birds. Oh, look at the grin. Okay, I am so sorry to pause this early on, but I want to just get a look at this. So it looks, and I'm gonna do like a full-on breakdown of this campaign thing, but I kind of like how 343 has just almost made the Banished out to be this this parasite. Like, they've almost like the Flood, they've like ingrained themselves into the quote-unquote flesh of Zeta Halo, and they've I am sorry if you hear that, but fam's awake, fam's downstairs, because unlike me, they are morning people, and they are starting stuff. But hello. So I almost like how the Banished are almost portrayed as like this parasite. They've invaded Zeta Halo. They've made themselves, they're like this parasite that's wormed their way into the fabric of Zeta Halo, the architecture, how they've just shoved their stuff, slapped it on to Zeta Halo, like almost like a, like a parasite. I know I'm tired, I'm a little whiffly waffly, but I just appreciate that the Banished are not, they're not like the Covenant. The Covenant back in back in Halo CE, Halo 2, Halo 3, like the only structures they put up on the Forerunner architecture was like stuff just bare minimum meant for defense, because to them, these sites, they were holy. They're holy relics left to them by their gods, and they feel that altering this beautiful structure, this architecture in any way, shape, or form is heretical. And contrast that with the Banished, who doesn't care. They don't care. They're worming their way in. They're building on top of it. It's like they are not restricting themselves like the Covenant did, because they are above this religious dogma. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I am seeing it that way, and I really like it. I'm also a lot less wiffly-waffly today.
Halo Infinite invites players to become Master Chief
Ooh.
and discover true
The reticle's
Spartan
bigger. I'm
freedom
okay with
in
that.
the most wide-open and adventure-filled Halo experience yet.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
Chief won't be alone on
Is
the
that
journey.
a classic CE
His
Jackal
first mission
shield?
is
I
to
mean, it
retrieve
looks a lot
new
like it.
AI, codenamed
I like
the
that.
Weapon. It's been 6 months. Where have you been? Following the events of Halo 5, Master Chief is searching for the answer to a troubling question.
More
What
Cortana.
happened to Cortana?
I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. So you can call in vehicles. It looks like there's weapon terminal, but that's not what has me curious. What is that? Like I've pointed this out in a previous Halo Infinite video. I might have made it unlisted or private, but I wonder what that is. I'm gonna guess it's some sort of banished ship. I'm gonna guess it's some sort of banished ship. I'm wondering if maybe it's some sort of freighter, if it's some sort of a smaller carrier, because don't get me wrong, like I'm all for 343 trying out new ideas, and I like this design if it's like some sort of freighter or transportation ship or like troop carrier or something like that. If there is, like, if someone knows what this is, like, let me know. But I'm just gonna be 100. It's not. I don't want to restrict 343, but I do hope that this isn't like the norm for banished ships. That doesn't feel like it doesn't feel right to me. I mean, I think that 343 should innovate. 343 should design more ships, right? They should, because, you know, if all we do is just say, well, it has to be classic, and if that's all we do, then that kind of just holds 343 back needlessly, and that is something I think that people kind of need to understand. So I'm okay with 343 making new ship designs. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with new armors. I'm okay with newish takes on on Halo's art style. I just want them to do it in a way that feels organic, not like don't get me wrong, I really love Halo 4. Halo 4 will hold a special place in my heart for all the memories I have of just playing it with my god brother. Same with Halo Reach, same with Halo CE, Halo 2, Halo 3. But my biggest criticism with Halo 4, outside of its gameplay, because truth be told, I think it has the weakest gameplay. My biggest criticism, it's not the art style itself, but rather how 343 went about the art style. Because it was almost like they were just kind of barging in and just completely gutting what had been established, what had been shown to us for so long. Bear in mind, I'm a younger fan, so I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of an older fan, and I'm just imagining like okay, like how does this feel? Because it's basically there's not an organic transition. You know, with Halo 2, you got a explanation as to why Chief looks different. You know, it's a newer model. It's a newer model. Chief's armor got fucked up on Alpha Halo, and he needs new armor. And they show that to us. Halo 4, it's like it's like you wake up, the Forward Unto Dawn is now a Strident class frigate, or modeled after a Strident class frigate when it was a Charon, and the Chief's armor is completely different with no explanation. And I may not be an older fan. Like, I was literally 11 years old when Halo 5 came out, but my first Halo was Halo Combat Evolved, and I got to play it at my uncle's. And I gotta say, I still grew up on those classic games. So when I got to Halo 4, I was still very much confused myself. So I'm hoping that 343 innovates. But back to this design. I'm hoping that 343 innovates, but I hope that they pay respect to the classic art style, which I'm 100% certain they're doing. But back to this mystery ship right here. I think that if 343 is going to make new designs for the Banished, if this is going to be like one of the main frontline ships for the Banished, this ain't it, Chief. If as a freighter, as a troop carrier, I like it, but if this is like the Banished's replacement for a CAS class assault carrier, I don't like it. I'm not a fan, Chief. Not a fan. I would definitely think it would be cool if perhaps it was like some sort of prototype. Maybe it was like a CAS that they just strapped a bunch of stuff onto. Maybe it's like meant to deploy bases or things like that. That would be pretty cool, in which case it would make sense as to why it looks like this. But okay, I've kept you waiting long enough. Let's get back to it.
Order received. Stand by.
You know, my criticisms of the Wasp be damned in multiplayer, I gotta say, I think the Wasp would be...
mystery and danger.
Ooh. Like, I think the Wasp is definitely perfect for Zeta Halo. Like, I think it was a good choice to bring it back.
The Banished are
for,
hunting Master Chief and the remnants of the UNSC.
Victory is already ours. We will meet on the battlefield.
Ooh.
The Banished
Hello,
army
Escharum.
is spread across the surface, building fearsome strongholds and outposts with no one to stop them. Until now.
I'm sorry, I find that a little funny how Chief's just looking at that piece of metal is like, huh, okay. Anyways. Ooh, a hunter. Yes! Hello, buddy.
From the beginning of the Halo saga, Master Chief has been a hero, ready to fight.
Oh,
and
whoa,
win
whoa.
against-
Hold up. Oh, that's cool. So, the Marines are, they're basically down to their uniforms, their fatigues. They don't have their battle armor. Not battle armor. Oh God, I've been reading too much 40K. That's a neat little detail, because there's so many times, like, I am making Halo 2 an exception because Halo 2 is just an older game, but like, there's so many times, not just in Halo 4, but not just in Halo 4 with Spartan Ops when you free all those Marines, but also just video games in general, where for some inexplicable reason the villain never takes away your armor, just your guns, and it's like, that makes no sense. It doesn't matter that you've taken away their weapon. If they have some form of protection on, and they are a rowdy prisoner and they try to escape, and well, that just makes it a lot more of a headache for you in the long run. So already doing better than Jul 'Mdama's Covenant. Yeah.
A hero,
Okay.
ready to fight and win against impossible odds.
Chief, is that you?
We're safe now.
Oh, that's cool.
In-
I would have shit my pants if that was those Marines.
It isn't.
Oh. Okay, so boss fight. Okay, so tack map, but I just want to pause on this boss fight. I think that boss fights in Halo tend to have a bad track record. So I'm really excited to see Infinite's take on it, and I really, really hope that boss fights in Infinite are going to be really cool. This is my one concern with this. My one and only concern that I hope isn't just the case is I hope I guess I will take Destiny. I love Destiny. I play Destiny all the time, but a criticism I have with its boss fights is that Destiny's boss fights, it's just shoot shit, maybe pull a lever or two, shoot shit. There's rarely some creative quirk, with the exception of raids, to boss fights. It's just you shoot. And I sincerely hope that this isn't just shoot the boss till it dies. I hope that there's some sort of really cool mechanic to the boss fight. Like, I hope that there's something that makes each boss fight unique. I don't want it to just be that, you know, they are a one and done type deal. Another thing, but I will say, based on the just a little observation I'm making, because I noticed that this lad right here has a bulldog. Firstly, excellent detail, because the brutes are not above using human weaponry. But it seems to me maybe that the boss fights will be tailored to the environment that they're in, and it seems like this is a very close, enclosed environment. So yeah, let's keep watching.
Players now have more freedom than ever before to take down the Banished any way they choose.
FOB Fob Golf. Okay.
Banished facility up ahead, Chief.
Ransom
Some
key.
kind of salvage operation.
Okay. That I'm sorry to keep pausing on you guys, and I'm sorry to keep talking, and I know you guys just want to see the thing, and I might just add maybe like a little thing at the end, but I really worried that the only thing there was gonna be on Zeta was just those fortresses over there, and I'm happy to see that I was wrong, that there's this stuff. But I still worry, because at the end of the day, you know, the whole thing with this is like salvage operation, Banished Fortress. It's basically a lost sector from Destiny 2, and they're cool the first time you boot up the game, but a couple months in, and a lost sector is just not that interesting. So I hope that I something that I think is really crucial, and especially because Infinite's going to be a 10-year service game, is Zeta Halo needs to feel alive. That's thing one. But not only that, but Zeta Halo needs to have shit to do. And it needs to have something for you to keep coming back. That is the fatal flaw of so many open world games. Cyberpunk, which granted, Cyberpunk has many other flaws, but Cyberpunk, Destiny, again, I love Destiny, but I'm going to be honest. When's the last time that you did a Lost Sector for the hell of it? When's the last time you did patrols because you wanted to, not because you had to? I mean, I know that there are some people out there that genuinely like just fucking around in the EDZ or something like that. But the point I'm trying to make is there's literally nothing to do in so many of these open world games. So I want shit to do. That's the main thing. And it looks like that's going to be the case. But looks can be deceiving. I'm not saying that let me make this 100% clear because people could take that out of context. 343, I do not think 343 is false advertising, or I am not insinuating 343 is false advertising. I'm saying a game, they can show us shit and it looks great and that's exactly what it's like, but it could wind up being that's all it is. You know, I'm going into Infinite with cautious optimism. I'm excited, but I'm cautiously optimistic. So yeah, I hope that there's more to do. I'm gonna play again.
Shut it down. Permanently.
I like that the chief, there's still elements of that chatty chief. I know a lot of people were not happy with how often Chief talked, and I gotta say, I didn't like how often he talked in... Oh. Okay, so it seems... Just a little... Okay, so it seems like these are mini-bosses, but real quick, little side note, just to wrap up the point of maybe before getting into this. So, my whole thing with Chief talking is, I'm not against Chief talking, it's just, Chief shouldn't talk excessively. My critique with Halo 5 is like, Chief never stops talking. Oh my god, I just wanted to shut him up. Halo 4, it's not that I thought he talked too much or like excessively to the point that it was just unbearable. It was rather like I would be so preoccupied with fighting that I would miss things. So my first time running through Halo 4 story, it wasn't like a story-shattering issue, but there would be times when I was playing and then I was fighting and I was so caught up in fighting that Chief and Cortana would have an entire bit of dialogue that might have like contextualized some part of the story down the line, and I missed it. So I'm glad to see that some elements of Chatty Chief is still there. But I do hope that Chatty Chief isn't Chatterbox McGee. Okay, and then as for this, just a little side note, it looks like there's going to be mini boss fights just based on this. And it looks like bosses, or at least mini bosses, seem to have like this little blue shimmer around them. That's cool. It's a neat little detail. Though honestly, my 2 cents, I don't like it. Maybe it's an overshield, in which case, okay. But if the shimmer is just meant to show, hey, this is a boss, I think that's a little, eh. You know, I'm not of the opinion that outlines are like horrible bad, but in Halo, one thing that I mean, I'm okay with maybe maybe you could like toggle it on or off for accessibility, right? Because I know that some people, you know, legitimately need these to be able to, and not to need it to play, but need to be able to see colors, basically, because they're colorblind, or maybe they just have some sort of issue or quirk, I should say. Not, I don't want to be offensive. But at the same time, you know, the player isn't blind. The player isn't stupid. I can clearly see that's a boss. I can tell the gold armor apart from everyone else. I can see the big fucking health bar. So, yeah. Ooh, upgrades. Grapple shot, shield core, threat sensor. Okay, so we can upgrade stuff. Cool. Okay, drop wall. I really, really hope that the drop wall is not useless. Please. Thruster. Okay. Alright.
What do we have here?
Yes, I'm interested in how they're handling the... Okay. Like Halo 5, I'll give it a shot. You know, Halo 5 left a bad taste of ass in my mouth, but, I'll give it a chance. Ooh.
Do you see that? Could be useful. If you like that kind of thing.
Oh, I like it.
Halo Infinite allows us all to become Master Chief, doing what Spartans do best.
Aw, that's sick.
Take down the Banished.
I mean, granted, that's pretty clear that it was a stunt.
By piece.
A stunt just meant to be badass, but,
Master Chief will take on returning favorites.
Oh, hey, it's from the,
And surprising new threats, like the agile skimmer.
Is that like a... Wait. What are you? Are these like... Whoa, hold up. These are like...
Surprising new threats, like the agile...
Wait, is that a monitor? Is that a monitor? Oh, you poor bastard! Oh no! Oh no! Leave the light bulb alone!
skimmers. A sadistic Spartan killer named Jaga Erdomnai.
Say goodbye.
Look out!
Oh, I love him.
And something even more threatening.
The
Wait.
Forerunner's lies are at an end.
Oh.
I am the harbinger of the truth.
Oh,
Not
shit!
The future.
Exploring this vast and fractured world will put Spartan...
Okay, I'm gonna come back to that, but...
Ultimate test. But where there is courage, there is hope. Welcome.
He's
to
grabbing
new
the
era
space equivalent of an oh shit handle.
Is everyone trying to kill you?
It kind of seems like it.
Okay. So it seems to me that Chief gets an ass beating, which, you know what? I'm okay with that. I think that, so often a villain will flex their muscles and be like, I am so superior and I've done all this. But we're talked at, but we never get shown what they can do. And you know what? To me, like, I'm not against a hero getting fucked up. Like, I don't want it, but at the same time, I'm also, like, I don't want it to be just, like, the stereotypical hero gets beat up and then they rise up and then they beat them back. But...
Threatening.
Okay, hold up.
More threatening.
Okay, not waifu material, but, interesting. New species, maybe? Maybe it's some sort of Shansayum, young Shansayum, maybe I don't know. I know that, I haven't read Divine Wind yet, but maybe a prelate. Not a prelate, but maybe like an ex-prelate. I don't know. I'm there. Maybe it could be a Shansayum, but which would be horrifically ironic because the Banished hate the Prophets. So I'll throw that theory out the window. Yeah, I wonder who this is. Criticism I have. I think 343 really missed an opportunity here. I think that something that was really mysterious, one of the few things that left me really curious from the 2020 demo was just, who is the Harbinger? What is the Harbinger? And I think 343 kind of shot themselves in the foot. I think that they could have saved that for like a really cool reveal. Like, imagine the shock at just seeing this. Like, just imagine if we didn't see this in a trailer, and then we're playing the game, and then we're like, whoa, what? Whoa, holy shit! And, you know?
You are not the
Like,
future.
Exploring this vast and fractured.
like, I feel like 343 really shot themselves in the foot there. Okay. So, oh wait, hold on. Oh, he's looking good now. He is looking good now. Okay. So, closing thoughts. Let's see here. I'm really happy. I'm really excited. But I still have some concerns, you know. Firstly, concern one. Salvage operations and the fortress is going to be the only thing to do on the ring. Or at least the only thing of value. Like, they're going to put too much of an emphasis on it. Like, I don't want salvage operations and banished fortresses to become the lost sectors of Infinite. Because, like, in Destiny, yeah, there's not only the lost sectors. You have patrols, but patrols are boring. You got bounties, but bounties are fucking boring too. So, like, I hope that there's more to it than just those two things. I hope that there's stuff. I know based off of how 343's presented things, there's stuff to read. Hold up, let me, I need to get a sip of my tea. Hold on. Ah, that's better. I think that Halo Infinite is looking really good. It's looking really promising. I think I'm gonna enjoy it at launch. So yeah, like, I hope Zeta Halo is everything we want it to be, and maybe more. And I have no doubt in my mind that 343... I have no doubt in my mind. I'm pretty sure 343 will deliver. But, you know, cautious optimism. Hype is the killer of all things. Concern 2. And this is just concern 2. How do I put this? Concern 2 is the Prometheans. Truth be told, I think that the Prometheans shouldn't be taken out. I don't necessarily think that they were the best to fight in Halo 4. I think that in Halo 5 made some improvements despite my absurd hatred for that game. I will give it credit. It actually made the Prometheans a little more fun to fight. I like how the Knights essentially became mini-bosses. But I'm hoping that we do see the Prometheans in Infinite. And with Infinite being rated T for teen, there goes my hope for the Flood Boys at launch. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Make the Flood cool again, 2021. God damn it. God damn it. But yeah. Concern 3. Harbinger Fellow. Once again, I think 343 really shot themselves in the foot with revealing the Harbinger and whatever they called them so early on. They said new threats, like plural, so maybe there's more. But all the same, I think 343 really shouldn't have revealed the Harbinger to us. Yeah. So I will be releasing a full breakdown of this whole thing soon, very soon. But yeah, until then, I will see you in the cosmos, friends.